Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between towering mountains and dense forests, lived a husband and wife named Elias and Seraphina. They were known far and wide for their deep love and unwavering bond. They had built a life of peace and harmony, raising their children with values rooted in kindness, honesty, and faith. One fateful day, a mysterious traveler arrived in the village. Cloaked in dark robes and with eyes that seemed to pierce the very soul, he went by the name Malakar. He carried with him a strange aura, a blend of power and menace that made the villagers uneasy. Malakar began to whisper tales of untold wealth, power, and immortality. But there was a catch. These gifts could only be attained by pledging loyalty to the forces of darkness. Elias and Seraphina, like the other villagers, heard of Malakar's promises. They were tempted, for their life, though content, had always been modest. Elias dreamed of providing a luxurious life for his family, free from the hardships of daily toil. Seraphina, on the other hand, was drawn to the idea of wielding power that could protect her loved ones from any harm. One evening, as they sat by the fire, the couple found themselves at a crossroads. Malakar had visited their home that day, offering them the chance to choose. All they needed to do was perform a single act of darkness, and all the riches and power they desired would be theirs. Elias was torn. He wanted to refuse, to hold on to the faith that had guided him throughout his life. But the allure of wealth and security for his family gnawed at him. Seraphina, usually strong in her convictions, also found herself wavering. The thought of protecting her children from any future suffering was a powerful motivator. As they sat in silence, a gentle knock on the door startled them. It was the village priest, Father Gregor, a wise and gentle soul who had watched over the village for decades. He had heard of Malakar's offers and had come to counsel Elias and Seraphina. Father Gregor spoke softly. "My children, the choice you face is not just between wealth and poverty, power and humility. It is a choice between the light and the darkness within your souls. The gifts that Malakar offers are fleeting, but the cost is eternal. What good is wealth if it corrupts your heart? What power is worth gaining if it leads you away from the love and peace you cherish?" Elias and Seraphina listened, their hearts heavy with the weight of their decision. Father Gregor continued, "The path of God is not always easy. It is often filled with trials and sacrifices. But it is a path of true fulfillment, where your soul remains untainted, and your love for each other and for your children can flourish." Tears welled up in Seraphina's eyes as she took Elias's hand. "I cannot lose what is most precious to me, our love, our family, our faith. No amount of wealth or power is worth that." Elias nodded, his heart finally clear. "You're right. We've built this life together with love and faith. I won't let it be destroyed by greed or fear." The next day, when Malakar returned to their home, Elias and Seraphina stood together, firm in their decision. "We choose the path of light," Elias declared. "Our faith in God is stronger than any temptation you can offer." Malakar's eyes narrowed, and for a moment, the air grew cold and still. But then he simply turned and left, disappearing into the forest. As he vanished, the village seemed to breathe a collective sigh of relief, as if a great weight had been lifted. From that day on, Elias and Seraphina's life returned to its peaceful rhythm, but with a newfound strength and clarity. They had faced the darkness and chosen the light, and in doing so, had preserved not only their own souls, but the love and faith that bound them together. And so, their story became a legend in the village, a tale of temptation, faith, and the power of love to guide even the most difficult choices.